Lonely dude here, aka Cowboy Custodian. It is again summertime, and so I'm going through some of my projects here at the Christian school. Now I'm working on the downstairs bathrooms. They need a lot of work. They haven't been done in probably at least well over a decade or so, and it's getting pretty bad. Let me show you. I've already kind of got started on it. I'm a little bit behind on videoing, just trying to get stuff done. I'm kind of in a crunch, but let me just show you what I've done so far. All right, I have to zoom out so you can see. So this wall right here used to have a mirror, and the mirror would reflect when you'd stand in it. It would reflect back out to this hallway. So what we actually did is we had put a black film over it to help not reflect through, because then when you come in, it reflects off of here, and then boom, this is what you see. Not exactly what we wanted to see. So I've already taken that mirror down. I should have done a video of that. I think I did a video, if you go back last year's around the same time, I did a video where I did a mirror that was actually this size upstairs. It was pretty long, whereas this was just a section. So I got a lot of patchwork to do. As you can see, I got to get all this stuff cleaned off from the glue. Same thing I did upstairs. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this trim or not, but I'm just going to find a piece of trim that's pretty close to it and then bring that down to here, and then that will just kind of complete that, paint that, put a cover over the outlet. But it's this dark brown. You got these flowers all over the wall. It's yellow over here. They got this mural, which is not really that bad, but someone decided to put this verse over top of the urinals. Psalms 42:1. Really? As the deer pants for the streams of water. Yeah, that needs to go. So actually this whole thing is going to go. It's awesome and pretty cool looking, but it needs to go. It's old. So we're going to actually paint this whole thing kind of a color like the stalls, kind of that same color, but I think maybe a little bit lighter. I haven't decided. That's going to be tomorrow. But I'm in the midst right now. I've already taken these dividers off. They're sitting over here. Now I'm working on these stalls, but I pretty much ran out of time. So I'm just kind of slowly taking them apart. But my goal is to get them all apart. Then I can paint all this stuff. I'm going to actually have to sand this. So I'll video when I get into that here, probably tomorrow. But yeah, then I'm also going to power wash this floor. It hasn't been scrubbed real clean. You can see the grout, how it's kind of a lightish color here, and then it kind of gets not so light over there. So I want to try to power wash this thing down and see if we can get that cleaned up a little bit better. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these stall pieces that I'm taking off, and if you look right here, you can see where it's next to the urinal, it's rusted out, and it's even worse on the inside of some of these ones. You can see it's just rusted out and really, really bad in here. Just hasn't been done in years. It's super dark on this end, so I think the light colors in here, getting off of this dark brownish, yellowish color, I think is going to help brighten this up a little bit and give a little bit more light into this room. But yeah, I mean, it's all rusted out down below. You can see it just needs to be done. So that's what I'm going to be working on over the next few days, trying to get this stuff taken care of. Today is Tuesday. I've got 3 more days of getting this bathroom done, and then I got to go over into the women's bathroom. All right, good morning and welcome to day 2 of the bathroom project as Cowboy Custodian. So today it is a scorcher week. The heat indexes are around 100 degrees by midday. It is right now about 9 o'clock. I'm out here in the pavilion trying to see if I can sand down these stalls and try to get it done before the heat gets too high. And then I can go inside and work indoors in the air condition once it gets too hot. So I've already kind of got started on some stuff because I needed to get going. But I want to jump on here and kind of show you what I got going on. Okay, so this panel I've already gotten done. I sanded down. All I did was just kind of rough it up. I didn't really want to do much more than that. Then I used a cheap poker and wire wheeled all this down and the other pieces of rusted metal on both sides, and just trying to get that cleaned up. And then I just rough sand with the sander. So down here I got this rough sander, just a hand sander, and I'm just using like 150 grit, anything as high as I got laying around. And then the cheap poker, the wire wheel, I'm using to just clean all this stuff up. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm getting ready to flip this one over, and then I'm going to come down here and start spray painting that. I wanted it to dry off before I started painting it. But this is my setup. I'm going to be doing this for the next 2-3 days, trying to get these stalls all cleaned up. So here we go. Now I'm going to move over here. And start painting this. It's been sitting for a little bit. I used some acetone on a rag just to wipe it down, so that way it'd be easier to get all the dust and stuff off of it. So now set you up over here, I think, and we'll see how this turns out. Go. That's that side. Just gonna kind of let it sit here and dry for a while. This is the section where it was all rusted down along there. No one's gonna really see it too much because it's gonna be at the bottom when it's hanging. Doing this from my tripod, so that's why I'm sorry about that. So that'll probably take just a few minutes. It dries pretty quickly, but you can see a little bit of a glistening on it from being wet. But I'm gonna let that sit for a little while. Just wanted to get a coat on there. Now I'm gonna go back down here and I'm gonna wipe this down and get it prepped for painting. So I'll just let that sit there and dry for a little while, and then I will get the spray can out and start spraying that down. So now I'm down to one more. These are the panels that go in between the urinals. So they were probably the easiest ones to do, so I thought I'd start with those, but I still have some more pieces inside. I don't want to sit here and bore you with showing you the video. I just wanted to give you an overlook of what I'm doing and what the process is, and just kind of show you the end results once it dries and everything. So I'm just going to get back to working on this. I'll jump back on here if I have something else that I'm doing that's beyond what I'm already started doing. All right, well, I moved back inside. It's getting pretty warm outside, and I also ran out of spray paint. Had to go over to across the street to Walmart and get some more, and I'm not really liking the way it's turning out, really. It'll work, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the hardware store tonight when I go to buy paint for this bathroom and see if I can get like a roll-on or something. The sanding is working out perfect. It's sanding down really well. It's looking good, but I just don't like how it's it's coming out as far as the spray paint goes. So I think I'm gonna try that. So for now, I'm just getting back in here. I'm gonna actually tape off this wall with plastic. I'm gonna run that across here and then drape plastic down to the floor so that I can start sanding that mural down and all the other stuff, getting ready for paint. My hope is by tomorrow, by the end of the day, I'll have all these stalls removed and stacked up, and this all sanded down and then ready for paint as soon as I get here tomorrow. All right, well, here we are on day 3 of doing the boys' bathroom project, and I'm back outside today trying to sand down as much as I can on these panels for the stalls. I got the 3 panels done for the divide the urinals, but I'm not really all that thrilled on how they turned out, so I'm going to try something a little bit different. Let me show you what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail why I don't care for them, but these are the 3 panels, and you can come up with your own conclusions. But so most of the rest on these are a couple of the doors. Most of the rest is down here at the bottom, so I'm just going to spray paint this part here and then scrub down the rest of this. As much as I want to spray paint it all, it's using a lot of spray paint, and it's getting to be too expensive. And not only that, I just don't like how it turns out. So same thing on this door. This one's not really rusted, it's just someone's dinged it. I don't know how they did that, but anyways, they dinged it somehow, so I'm just gonna spray that. But down here, the same thing, I sanded all this down, and I'm getting ready to wipe it down and then bring it over there to be spray painted. So that's what I got going on. I still have multiple other panels to do. At this point in time, it is what it is. I don't have all the time in the world to scrub every one of these things down and try to spray paint them. And as I mentioned earlier, I am not a professional spray painter. I can roll paint, I can cut in things like that on exterior and interior walls and things of that nature, but this is out of my wheelhouse. So just gonna do the best I can, and it is what it is, I guess. All right, well, welcome to day 4, and I didn't do a very good job of getting on here and updating on what I've gotten done, so I'm just gonna show you now because I'm pretty much done painting. All right, so there's the walls. They're all painted. Went with like a little bit of a cream color. Again, I'm gonna work on that probably at the end of the day, but right now I just need to get this done and get it put back together. But now I'm working on power washing the floor. If you look at the grout, it's like all black. And look how much dirt there is. But look at this. Look at the difference. Just power washing it. Turn around and you can see the difference. Look at that. That's power wash. That's not. What a huge difference. So I'm working on getting that done, and then there'll be time to put the stalls back together. All right, there we go. It's all clean and dry. It's not black anymore. Now I'm working on the stalls. I've got the dividers up for the urinals, and I'm working on the next section. All right, here we go. The big reveal. I have to do something with the store, but everything's done. All the stalls are good, and they line up just right. They're real sturdy again. They don't move. I put some mats down, but other than that, there you go. There's the finished product, all ready for a new school year. All right, well, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll catch you on the next one.